Hello everybody, my name is Aaron, aka AaronPullin'Teeth, and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 ECW, WCW and WWE Universe mode, and we are kicking off this week's ECW show with a straight one-on-one match between the ECW television champion, the Sandman, and up-and-comer Jon Moxley, but it looks like the Sandman is jumping Moxley before the bell even starts. This is Extreme Rules, it's non-title, but Sandman getting the jump on the new kid before the bell even got going. Sandman came seemingly running through the crowd. Is this a new side of the Sandman? I mean, we know he's always been brutal, we know he's always been willing to scrap, but he doesn't usually jump people from behind. Maybe all the recent issues Sandman has been having with getting his wins after losing the World Championship in episode 1. He's only just managed to get himself any sort of momentum back, and he's not willing to squander it. He wants to fight and he wants to win. So he's jumping this new kid who's been impressive as hell recently before the bell even gets going. Sandman now throwing Mox into the ring post. Moxley kicking Sandman away. Sandman now throws Moxley again from one side of the arena to the other. Moxley getting tangled up in those cables on the ground. Axe handle shot to the spine of Moxley. This is Extreme Rules, but the match does have to end in the ring. Mox thrown back in, Sandman's following. Moxley trying to drag himself up, but gets a boot to the side of the face. Sandman is on form tonight. He's got Mox's arm trap stomping on his fingers. Mox has not been able to get anything going since the opening bell. Just as I say that, ducked out of the way and gets some shots to the thigh. Mox has got hold of Sandman. Got him against the ropes. What's Moxley thinking? He's thinking stun gun. That's one way to turn the tide back into your favour. Brutal forearm. Maybe go for another. Mox is feeling it. Mox is feeling it. He's thinking MOX. Perfectly connected by Moxley. Not going for the pin. No, he's going for a submission. Why is he going for a submission? No idea, but Sandman got out of it. Crossbody. Moxley managed to turn the tide on this one after suffering a hell of a beat down at the start before the bell even got going. So the main event later tonight for ECW. Our new #1 contender Taz. Big pile driver there, taking on Yoshihiro Tajiri in the main event. We've got a long way to go before we get there. Moxley slips out, big chops to the chest of the Sandman. Punch to the face, sends Sandman rattling into the corner. Moxley's building momentum. He's got Sandman up on the ropes. What's he thinking? Moxley might think he's superplex. I think he is. Tippy top rope superplex. Moxley has fought his way back into this one. Sandman springs back to his feet, but Mox was waiting on it. But the veteran instinct from the Sandman sends Moxley to the floor. Kicks back up, surge of momentum. Sandman raking the spine. And he's thinking white Russian leg sweep on the concrete floor. He's biting him. Did he just bite him? It looks like the referee has just thrown this thing out. Who knows why he's thrown this thing out? But it seems we need to get some order in this one. Both men being escorted out of the arena. We're going to see what happens with that one in the future. See, here I was thinking that was going to end up being a long-running match. I thought we were going to have a full competition for those two, but apparently no, the referees decided, screw it, this isn't going to be a match. However, this is going to be a match. The Dudley boys are here and making their way down to the ring. Bubba Ray and Devon. Now we're aware that recently the Dudley boys seem to have set their sights on Mosh and Thrasher, the headbangers, claiming they don't belong here in ECW. Mocking them seemingly. And tonight it's put up or shut up for Bubba and Devon, because they are going in there 2-on-2 against the headbangers tonight. And I think a victory is going to go a long way in making one of these two teams #1 contenders. You know, Spike Dudley and Balls Mahoney will be looking on intently. The tag team champions. Bubba Ray has had a quite a decent run here in Universe so far. He's come pretty damn close to some huge singles victories. And this is where he specialises. This is where he and Devon rule the roost. But they're waiting for the headbangers. And there they are, Mosh and Thrasher. Definitely know they're going into this as the underdogs. They're well aware. Never stopped them before, ain't going to stop them now. That's Mosh in the ring currently. Thrasher shortly behind him. There's Thrasher. Dudley's shockingly staying outside the ring, giving these two a bit of respect. It's not something you see too often from the Dudleys, showing anybody respect, ever. But here we go. Referee rings the bell and we are off. Devon straight away throwing Thrasher into the corner. Crowd getting into this. Devon, within seconds of the bell ringing, has got Thrasher in the Dudleys' corner. That's why the Dudleys are tag team experts. And Devon now working the leg of Thrasher. He's got all of them in. Jawbreaker. I mean, the Dudleys, there's a reason why they're considered one of the greatest tag teams to have ever existed. There's a reason why they're always in that conversation of best tag team of all time. It's just the insane chemistry, and the insane tag team know-how. So within moments of the match starting, Devon had Thrasher in their corner. Nice diving shoulder tackle from Devon. Goes for a pin to stop Thrasher from going over to the corner. He knew that wasn't going to win it, but it stopped Thrasher from getting any sort of chance to make the tag. And Devon now going after Mosh and back suplexed him on the apron. Thrasher's going to try and square up to Bubba. Punches Bubba in the face. Stuns him over the ropes. But he left his back open to Devon again. Nice counter out of it from Thrasher. Getting some stomps of his own. Thrasher going for a pin. Only a 1 count. Bubba back to his feet. Back in the corner. From one side to the other. Thrasher now. He's going for a shot on the leg. Shockingly, there's been no tags so far. One side of the ring to the other. Okay, now we finally get a tag in. Mosh is in here. Stomping away on Devon. One, 2. Oh, nearly had it. Nearly got the upset victory there. Mosh now throwing Devon back into the corner. Devon starting to struggle. Devon just getting absolutely hammered in the corner by Mosh. Devon needs to make that tag to Bubba. Just to reset some of that momentum. Just trying to evade Mosh's attacks now. Devon sends Mosh from one corner to the other, gets him in the Dudley's corner. Rammed head first into the buckle. Oh my god. 3D! Like it was nothing. Oh my god. Mosh has not taken enough damage yet. He's not taken enough damage. He got out of the 3D. And Bubba is not happy. Bubba's just pushing everything Mosh tries to do away from him. Big drop kick, Bubba stayed up. Big punch to the face, Bubba stayed up. Jumping DDT took him down though. Bubba looked mad as hell. Just clubbing blow to the spine. And drops him with a neck breaker. Tag to Thrasher. Bubba's stunned on the outside. Oh good god, just clotheslines Mosh. Thrasher over the top though. Plancher to the floor. Gets called an up kick. Bubba gets one in return. Bubba seemingly squaring off against both headbangers on his own. And winning at the moment. Bubba back in the ring. Oh god. Is Bubba going to go for... No, he's going for a DDT. Spiked Mosh on the apron. Does Thrasher just try and crossbody Bubba and bounce off him? This is almost scary how well Bubba's doing on his own here. While Devon's recovering. So Thrasher's back in. Bubba calling for him. Thrasher's got hold of him. Sends him into the ropes. Doesn't go for any sort of move. He just goes and tags in Mosh. Mosh is feeling it. Mosh is stealing it. Oh, shot to the ribs. The headbangers now. Are they thinking stage dive? They might be thinking stage dive. Powerbomb leg drop combo. Cover from Thrasher. Oh, Bubba kicked out, but Devon was just there at the same time. Quick little escape. Thrown from one side of the ring to the other again. Bubba back in the headbanger's corner. Flying out of it. Bubba thinking neck breaker. Brutal neck breaker to Thrasher. Slams him back down. And again, seemingly using Thrasher's head as a basketball off the mat, but again, he is a headbanger. Is it going to do much? Bubba might be thinking Samoan drop. Thrasher slipped behind. And sent from one side to the other. Bubba retreating to get the tag to Devon. Devon now goes for a shoulder tackle. Thrasher going for a diving crossbody. Both men kind of met in the middle. Brutal punches to the face, and Devon goes down. Thrasher middle rope. Diving splash to the spine. The headbangers might actually get this. Shockingly, the headbangers might actually get this. Just as I say that, Devon turns that around in no time flat. Cover. 2. Only a 2 count. Mosh wants to tag. He gets it. Mosh is in. Jumps over his tag partner, but Devon catches him. Sidewalk slam to stop the momentum before it even gets going. So the Dudleys are so good. Mosh wanted to come in like a house of fire, but he positioned himself behind Thrasher. So there was just no way. Mosh had to maneuver around Thrasher in order to get to Devon, by which time Devon was ready for him. Devon now standing vertical suplex. Mosh bounced straight back up, gets thrown into the corner. And forearm rake. With that Bubba giving him the room. Talking some trash to the fans. Oh, but there's an up kick there. Oh, nice sharp punch to the top of Devon's head. And I think Devon might have been cut by that one. I think Devon might have a bit of a cut to the forehead. Mosh going to try to take advantage. There's a tag. Double stomps in the corner. Thrasher trying to build any sort of momentum and keep Devon down. It's so difficult to keep a Dudley down. Is he thinking gut wrench? No. Devon had other ideas. Just flipped him off. Flipped him off. Beg your pardon. I mean, he probably did that too. And thrown to the corner again. Just taking his time. Shot to the spine. Devon thinking his vintage neck breaker out of the corner. He is. Nicely done by Devon. Tags to Bubba. Bubba now. Looked like he was going to go straight after Mosh, but decides no. Throws Thrasher into the corner. Big punch. Here's another tag. Are they going 3D the other way around? They're going 3D the other way. But Mosh is right there to break that. He's taking no chances. However, that is going to leave Thrasher perfectly open for the saving grace. And we're done. Thou shalt not mess. Thou shalt not fuck with the Dudley boys. Bubba and Devon get the victory and seemingly just mocking the headbangers here. Look at it, Devon just kicking Mosh out of the ring. Congratulations to the Dudleys, building some huge momentum here tonight. Well, after the tag team madness that we just had, I think it's time to bring things, I would say down a peg, but this ain't going to be down a peg. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got ourselves just a thrown together match here for the middle of the card, but we have two of the biggest legends in this industry, two deathmatch legends, two hardcore legends, going one-on-one in an Extreme Rules match just to try and build themselves up the card again. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, it's the Funker himself, the legend, the Texan, Terry Funk. And he is going to be taking on a man he knows incredibly well, a man he has been the best of friends with and the worst of enemies. They've fought each other all over the world, in any kind of match you can imagine. They've fought through explosions, through barbed wire, through nails, through fire, through everything. And tonight, they're going to do it again for the ECW crowd. If you haven't worked it out from that, Terry Funk's opponent tonight is the one, the only, Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cactus Jack. Both these men have made a couple of appearances here in ECW for Universe Mode. Neither one have really got going. Cactus had a bit of a thing early on with a bit of an early feud. But mine's telling me it was Vader. Was it Vader? Might well have been Vader. But most of Cactus's big moments in Universe so far, or his main focus in Universe, was before we even had the likes of WCW and WWE involved in Universe. When it was just ECW for a couple of shows. But right now, with all three brands running, they know they got to give themselves a hell of an impression now. Because now they're competing not just for themselves, to see what's the best show. And Terry straight away taking down Cactus Jack. I almost called him Mankind. That would get you shot in an ECW arena. Terry, nice stunner there. Sending Cactus straight onto the mat. Thus, this is Extreme Rules, so anything goes. You can use any weapons you find, anything you want. Volley off the ropes. Big back body drop to Cactus, taking him down. So far, this has been all Terry Funk. Terry's got Cactus against the ropes. Hooking the arm, trying to dislocate the arm from Foley. Cactus Jack now trying to fight back. Throws Terry out of the ring. And they're down on the concrete. It did not take long. Terry going to grab a weapon? Oh, of course he is. Terry's got a table. Oh, Cactus slapping it away. Slipping behind. Cactus now. Suplex on the concrete. On the concrete floor. Terry getting up. Oh my god, that knee was brutal. They say you hurt nobody more than you hurt your friends. Oh good god, a powerbomb over the barrier. We knew these two were going to get brutal, and it has not taken long for them to do that. Foley back in the ring. Terry follows him up. Up the ropes. Nice kitchen sink there by Cactus. Looks like he's now biting Terry. Or raking at his eyes. One or the other. Funk jumped back to his feet after that one. Running Foley's head into the buckle. And huge knife edge chop. Foley down. Shoots the half. Goes to the cover. Just a 2 count. That wasn't even shooting the half. That was just a cover. And they're returning the favour with the kitchen sink. Terry now. Just a jab. Multiple jabs. My god. We know that Cactus has got an iron jaw. Like, he can take more punishment than probably anybody else. Maybe ever. But Terry still hits hard enough to knock you down. The crowd chanting for tables, and there is a table outside the ring. Nice fist drop there. I think that's a hammer that Terry's just brought in there. A sledgehammer it looks like. And Foley's got it and rams it on the hip of Terry. Run off the ropes. Back elbow. Terry going for the legs. I think he's spinning toe hold. No, he isn't. But he's working on the leg to soften it up for the spinning toe hold. You don't often see limb work done in a Extreme Rules match, but here we are. There's a reason why people call Terry Funk the crazy old man. Oh my god! Over the spine of Foley. Cactus is getting taken out with that. But he jumps up and springs into a clothesline. That might have just been a desperation move. Sending Terry to the floor. Falls him. Oh, went for a shot there. Terry jumped over the stairs to escape, but jumped back into it. Oh, Cactus going low. This hammer that Terry introduced is proving to work better for Cactus right now. Again, more shots to the ribs with that sledgehammer. This is getting brutal. Cactus seemingly just destroying the ribs of Terry Funk here. Terry, desperation move there to try and bring this back. That was an absolute beatdown with the sledgehammer. Terry Ferrer is fully back in the ring. He needed that little bit of a break. That's shooting the half. 1, 2. Oh! Terry, desperation cover. But it damn near worked. Cactus being dragged to his feet. Taking the jabs now. Oh, good God, like I said, Terry can throw hands with the best of them. He just dropped Cactus Jack, and Terry's going up. He might be thinking moonsault. Terry Funk with the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Terry Funk just beat Cactus Jack after getting absolutely beaten down to hell with a sledgehammer on the outside. Terry brought it back. Hits the moonsault and gets a huge victory here tonight. I think that straight up punch to the face might have actually knocked Cactus out. And congratulations to the Funker for a huge win in that one. Well folks, before we get to our main event tonight, 2 of our top contenders here who entered during the break, Mitsuharu Misawa and RVD, are squaring off in a one-on-one contest. And Misawa offering the hand. And RVD accepting. This is going to be a good one, folks. Mutual respect between these two. And here we go. Former TV champion RVD. Former contender for the World Championship, Misawa. This is a dream match in many circles. RVD with the huge dropkick to start and DDTing Misawa on the apron to follow it up. I say they might have respect for each other, but that doesn't mean that this isn't ECW. It doesn't mean that these guys aren't going to beat the absolute hell out of each other. RVD, double underhook, lifting him up into a facebuster. Something resembling an elevated pedigree. Kick to the rib section, or even a slapjack. You might call it a slapjack. Misawa thrown to the floor. So far this match has been all RVD. Rob now, what's he thinking? RVD off the ropes. Tope Suicida sends in Misawa into the barrier. And the fans are into this one. Misawa just clearing a bit of space between himself and RVD. And now calling Rob back in the ring. This is under traditional rules, not ECW rules for this one. Rob now press slamming Misawa. That's impressive. There's a lot of similarities between these two guys' in-ring styles. They've got unexpected strength and power, but can fly around the ring however the hell they want to. Dangerous striking ability. They're genuinely great all-rounders. But this is the house that RVD built. As good as Misawa is, and Misawa is one of the best to ever do it, this is RVD's home turf. And Rob knows this place better than anyone, and so far has been in complete control since the get-go. You're not safe wherever the hell you are. RVD jumping over the top rope, cross-bodying Misawa on the concrete. And just throwing elbow strikes. Misawa caught one. Into the ribs. Misawa trying to turn this around now, but might be thinking powerbomb. He is onto the apron and spins it round. That's one way to slow someone's momentum down. Thrown back into the ring. Misawa following it up. Oh, big clothesline from RVD. Covers. Is already it for Misawa now. Misawa kicking out quickly. RVD DDT. Multiple DDTs from RVD in this match. Dragging Misawa away from the ropes. Setting him up, maybe for... No. Misawa already trying to get back to his feet before RVD can do much. Misawa was set up perfectly for a 5-star. But Misawa not trying to stay down for it. Rob, springboard moonsault attempt. Misawa just sidestepped him. He's going to take full advantage of the miss. Kick to the spine, clubbing blow to the back. Elbow strike to the side of the head. You don't want Misawa to start throwing his forearms at his elbows. That was dangerously close, but RVD gets out of the way. Oh, I thought Rob was going for a dive himself and just leapt to the floor. Round face first off the apron. RVD trying to throw the strikes. RVD might have a little bit of an advantage in speed. Scoop and a slam by Misawa. Rob back up, drop kick again. Who throws a drop kick on the concrete floor? That always reminds me of the Jericho-Shawn Michaels WrestleMania match in 19. Who throws a drop kick on the concrete floor? I mean, really. RVD now might be thinking Alabama slam on the concrete. Good God. Back of Misawa's head bouncing off the concrete floor. Throwing Misawa into the ring post there. I almost said buckle, but buckles are in the ring. Rob now. He's waiting on Misawa to get back to his feet, and RVD jumped for that kick to the outside. Misawa sidestepped it. Again, just creating some space, throwing RVD away. Misawa's fired up, and I think Misawa is also bleeding. He's bleeding around his right eye. Misawa caught him. Emerald Flosion. He pulled that off out of nowhere, dragging RVD away from the ropes. Goes for the pin after the Flosion. 1, 2. No, Rob's still in this one. Trying to get back up. Misawa now. Gut wrench suplex. Misawa circling RVD. Got him back up to his feet. Brutal forearm. Rob's legs just crumpled out from under him. You actually saw the life leave his body after that shot. You get hit with a Misawa elbow, you can see your soul. It just detaches from you for a second. Rob kicking Misawa in the face though after that missed splash. RVD's now got Misawa exactly where he wants him. Nice kick combinations. He's thinking another DDT. Jumping this time. Rob's worked the DDTs in this one. Misawa though, running Rana. Stomping on RVD's head, and I think that might have cut Rob. I think both these men are bleeding now. One of the few matches on the card that isn't Extreme Rules, and both competitors are bleeding. Ladies and gentlemen, I love ECW. Rob dragging himself up in the corner. That was a nice shot right between the eyes of that blood. Running Bulldog from Misawa. He's heading up. Misawa now. Went for a frog splash. RVD sidestepped him. Misawa crashed and burned. Rob. 2 count. Misawa kicking out. RVD standing moonsault. That cut on RVD is literally right bang smack in the centre of his forehead. RVD might be thinking pile driver. Cradle pile driver. Pop Misawa on the top of his dome. On that stack of dimes he calls a neck. And 1, 2. No, Misawa kicks out of the cradle pile driver. RVD now doesn't know what to do with himself. Charging in, drops Misawa to the floor. RVD crossbodies over. These two guys have put each other through absolute hell in this one so far. Running body shot from Rob. Russian leg sweep on the concrete. What's it going to take? What is it going to take for one of these men to put the other away? Sauer reversed the whip. RVD's in the ring. Sauer comes in after but gets clotheslined right back down to the floor. Only taking a second. But no, crossbody's over. Masao saw it coming this time. Shots multiple to the ribs. And another brutal forearm to the side of the head. Masao tries to throw RVD in the ring, who reverses it. And this match started off with a handshake. This started with a handshake. RVD's in the ring. Masao running forearm strike. Elbow to the chest. Masao now. He's got Rob. Sends him off the ropes. Reverses it around. Tiger driver. Covers after the Tiger driver. No. What is it going to take for either of these men to get the victory here? Masao now trying to take out RVD's legs. Smart move, though, some of his best weapons. Both men retreating from one side of the ring to the other. Masao charges in. Jumping back splash there in the corner. He's got Rob back up. RVD trying to fight back with elbows to the midsection. Oh, ducks the kick. Takes him out. Masao springboard into a roundhouse. Some shades out of RVD's own playbook. Discus four. Now the discus elbow gets caught even. RVD sends Masao down. Nice spinning back kick from Rob. And now tables have turned. RVD drop kicks Masao in the corner. What's RVD thinking? Masao's over the bottom rope. Nice over the top with the guillotine leg drop style. RVD. He knows he's got a couple of things left in his playbook, including the Rolling Thunder. Pins him after the Rolling Thunder. 3. That was one hell of a match. RVD and Mitsuharu Masao went to absolute war tonight. And RVD scoring the victory. That was well earned. Congratulations to Rob Van Dam on that one. But we still have a main event, folks, so stay right where you are. Well, folks, it's main event time. Our new #1 contender, the Human Suplex Machine Taz, after last ECW episode winning a huge battle royal, outlasting multiple of the superstars. Right at the end, Tommy Dreamer, in a hell of a back and forth, is going one-on-one tonight with the Japanese buzzsaw himself, Yoshihiro Tajiri. And you know, watching on very, very closely is going to be our world's champion, Kenta Kobashi. We haven't seen Kobashi for a little while, but you know he's going to be watching on very intently. He won the championship in a 3-way contest with Raven and Mitsuharu Masao, and since then he's been kind of off the radar. You know he's going to be back very, very soon with this man sniffing at his championship. Taz now awaiting his opponent, awaiting the Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri. And so are we all. Where is he? There he is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be Tajiri's first appearance here in Universe. But I don't think it's going to be his last. He's got the main event. He's got the main event against the #1 contenders of the World Championship. There is somebody in the crowd who's very close to a microphone who is really digging this. She's a massive Tajiri fan, clearly. They clearly put her way too close to the mic. Tajiri now, standing in the ring. He's going to square off with the human suplex machine and #1 contender. Let's see if he can make a name for himself tonight. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. Taz charged out of the gate with a huge, hard clothesline. Sends Tajiri in the corner. Shoulder tackles him. And over the head, belly to belly Tazplex. Taz is not messing around. Taz wants this done. He wants this over with quickly. He wants to conserve as much energy as possible for his future championship match. One of the boots to the chest. Brooklyn boots. Is Taz going up top? You don't see this too often from him. Diving elbow, and that's why you don't see it too often from him. Tajiri sidestepped it out of the way. Now getting a huge strike to the jaw. This is going to be a very basic matchup in senses of styles. You've got the grappler versus the striker. Taz, one of the best grapplers on the entire roster currently. Tajiri, known for being a hell of a striker. His nickname is the Japanese Buzzsaw. Of course he's a brilliant striker. Took on the outside. Traditional rules for this main event. Referee trying to hold Tajiri back. He still went round, tried to baseball slide Taz, who got out of the way. Tajiri though! He went for that springboard to the floor. Taz just baited him. And watched Tajiri crash and burn. It's one of Taz's greatest strengths. He knows how to let opponents beat themselves. Standing vertical Tazplex. 1. Just a 1 count. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that to take Tajiri down. Dragon screw leg whip there though from Tajiri. So he's looking at, oh, nice kick to the ribs. And one to the side of the head. And so Tajiri's kicks are absolutely insane. That's one thing Taz does not want, is to let Tajiri start building momentum with those kicks. Fujiwara armbar attempt from Taz. He's got it locked in. Tajiri flipping round on it. Head scissor. Takes Taz down. Tajiri. Great escape artist there. Axe kick to the back of the head. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck as well. Off the ropes. Nice arm drag. Tajiri punch to the face. Gets back elbowed though from Taz. He tries to send Tajiri off the ropes himself. Both men clock heads. Tajiri. Back rake to Taz. Oh, going for a roundhouse. Taz ducked it. Head and arm Tazplex. Covers Tajiri. 2. Oh, Tajiri escapes it. Oh, Tajiri now. Rolls Taz up. Just a 1 count. Big clothesline again from Taz. Uh-oh, is he thinking Taz mission? He is! He got that locked in so quickly. Taz mission to Tajiri. Can Tajiri fight out of it? I think he did. Yet Tajiri managed to break the grip of Taz. Taz has been in complete control of this one though. Tajiri gets caught. Another Fujiwara armbar attempt. Taz has been on a roll in this match. Tajiri trying to fight out of the blocks in this one, but it's been a struggle from the get-go. Oh, that kick to the side of the head might help even things out though. Drop down. Leapfrog. Pop up. Right to the ribs and one to the head. Taz got Tajiri on his shoulders. Tajiri slips around the side. Big roundhouse kick. That would knock someone's lights out. Damn nearly knocked Taz's lights out. Taz getting back up. He's in the corner. Tajiri charges in, goes for the double knees. Taz escapes. Was waiting on him. Up the ropes. Taz. Release German Tazplex. Tajiri coming for a breather. Taz is going up top. Diving out to the floor. I don't know what these high flying moves that Taz has suddenly started pulling out of his arsenal are all about, but Tajiri, victory roll into a double stomp. Just a 2 count at the minute on the outside. Tajiri jumping DDT on the concrete floor. I think Kabashi's looking on distantly. Tajiri breaking the count. And the Taz throws Tajiri straight back in the ring. Oh, Taz left himself wide open, pondering to the crowd. What's Tajiri doing? Tajiri taking off that top buckle. He knows how to bend the rules a little, does Yoshihiro Tajiri. Goes down after him. Tajiri now, shot to the ribs, goes for another axe kick, connects. Taz was playing to the outside too much. Tajiri got bored waiting for him. Going for multiple kick combinations, multiple axe kicks. Going for it again maybe? No, froze Taz this time. Jumps back in the ring. Tajiri just waiting on Taz to get up. Taz is back in at the 6 count. Nice shot to the knee. Taz doesn't wear knee pads either. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Tajiri fist drop to Taz. Somewhat surprisingly. Go for another one. Referees notice the buckle missing, but Taz, STO. I actually feel like I know what Tajiri might have been planning there with that buckle missing. Oh, but the referees fixed it too quickly. Usually with the buckle missing, Tajiri, when the referee's distracted, would maybe go for a mist. Not tonight though. A pop up by Tajiri. Out of the way of the clothesline. Back right to Taz. Handspring. Back elbow. Vintage Tajiri with that one. Tajiri now. Ducks out of the way. What the hell? Nice! Tajiri is somewhat of a backpack facebuster. I suppose that's what you call it. Taz dragging himself back up. Tajiri rolls him off the rope. Oh, goes for the kick. Double stomp to the ribs. What's Tajiri thinking? Kick to the ribs again. Tajiri now. Brainbuster! One of Tajiri's vintage maneuvers that he chooses to put people away with: the Brainbuster, the Muta Lock, or the Buzzsaw kick. He's gone for the Brainbuster. And Taz kicks out of it. Number 1 contender still holding in there. Tajiri, another one. A second Brainbuster and rolls into the pin with it. And Tajiri has put away the number 1 contender. I'm going to say that is not the way I saw this one going. But Tajiri puts away Taz, puts away the number 1 contender to the World's Championship. Thank you everybody so much for joining us in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.